Welcome, Mukesh.
Good afternoon, sir. Good morning, sir.
Goodbye. So we are going to start very soon, in 2 minutes. The live session again. In just 2 minutes, we are going to start our session. तो चलिए अब स्टार्ट करते हैं। स्वागत है आप सबका पुनः इस लाइव सेशन में। आप सबने सबसे पहले तो आप सभी को अक्षय तृतीया आखिरी तीज की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। प्रभु आपको सुख समृद्ध जीवन दे, संपन्नता आपके जीवन में आए, इसी मंगल कामना के साथ हम आज के इस लाइव सेशन को प्रारंभ करेंगे। हमने आज जो है कुछ टाइम चेंज किया, कुछ अपने कुछ एंगेजमेंट की वजह से। होप और मकसद, मेन मकसद हमारा आज बात करने का दो है, जो अपार्ट फ्रॉम जो हम ग्रांट प्रपोजल राइटिंग के बारे में कुछ डिस्कस करना चाह रहे हैं, या फिर और भी जो क्वेरीज अब तक के लेसन से रिलेटेड हों, वो आप क्वेरी कर सकते हैं। अपनी टीम की ओर से मैं आप सबका स्वागत करता हूं। डॉक्टर मुकेश वेदास फॉर असिस्टिंग us for handling the queries. देखिए, एग्जाम रजिस्ट्रेशन की कॉल हमने दी है। एनटीए की ओर से एग्जाम रजिस्ट्रेशन का जो है जो पोर्टल है वो ओपन कर दिया गया है। सभी लोग जो पाठ्यक्रम को कर एग्जाम देकर सर्टिफिकेट पाना चाहते हैं, उनके लिए आवश्यक है कि वो एग्जाम रजिस्ट्रेशन करें। कुछ मिनटों बाद मैं एग्जाम रजिस्ट्रेशन का एक डेमो भी आपको दूंगा, किन किन स्टेप्स को आपको करना है। वेरी सेल्फ एक्सप्लेनेटरी स्टेप्स हैं। आपके पोर्टल में स्वयं टॉप लेफ्ट नेविगेशन बार में आपको एग्जाम रजिस्ट्रेशन का लिंक भी डायरेक्ट दिख रहा है। और हमने अनाउंसमेंट तो किया ही है। अनाउंसमेंट में सारी लिंक्स, सारी गाइडलाइंस दी गई हैं। उनको आगे पढ़ने से पहले एक बार जरूर पढ़ लीजिएगा, अन्यथा कई बार क्या होता है कि हम जल्दबाजी में कुछ गलत कदम उठा लेते हैं और सब्जेक्ट का सिलेक्शन गलत हो जाता है, तो दिक्कतें आती हैं। और सबसे बड़ी बात जो मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ कि अगर कोई गलती इस बारे में हो जाती है तो आपको एनटीए को संपर्क करना है, क्योंकि यह कोर्स कोऑर्डिनेटर या हमारी टीम के हाथ में नहीं है। ईमेल आईडी, फोन नंबर वहाँ दिए गए हैं। कोई भी आपको दिक्कत आती है तो आपको वहाँ संपर्क करना है, अपने क्रेडेंशियल के साथ, स्क्रीनशॉट के साथ। समय पर अपना एग्जाम रजिस्ट्रेशन कर लेवे, उसी ईमेल आईडी से करें जिस ईमेल आईडी से आप कोर्स में रजिस्टर है। ऐसा ना हो कि आपने कोर्स में तो किसी और ईमेल से रजिस्टर किया है, यू हैव रजिस्टर्ड फ्रॉम a different ID in the course and you are registering for the different ID for the exam registration from different ID, it will create a problem. So what is needed, that you do the exam registration by the same email ID from which you are registered. And there is no solution if you have lost the contact for your email ID from which you have been registered in the course. We won't be able to help you out in that matter. You must retrieve your email ID and the registration from which you have registered in the course. That is the mandatory aspect. Because we have the record, we are tracking the record, and we are going to give your marks only through your email ID from which you have registered. आप जिससे आप रजिस्टर किए हैं, उसके इतर हम आपको मदद नहीं कर पाएंगे, क्योंकि पोर्टल केवल उस ईमेल आईडी को ट्रैक करता है, उस ईमेल आईडी द्वारा के थ्रू किए गए, रजिस्टर किए गए, आपके जो असाइनमेंट जमा किए हैं उन्हीं को ट्रैक करेंगे और उन्हीं को जो मार्क्स होंगे वो आपको बताए जाएंगे। You will get the answers of all your assignments only after the due date. Many questions are being asked in the portal, in the discussion forum, that when we will be able to see our marks. It has been clearly mentioned that the last due date is 30th April. Immediately after 30th April, after the midnight, you will get the answers of all the, your queries, your marks of assignments. You all will be able to complete the thing in due time. That's why it has been made comfortable. It has been fixed and the comfortable dates, even after the launch of the 15th week, which we are going to do on coming Tuesday. The last week will be released, and with the last week itself, we will also be releasing, or after a few days, we will be releasing a bonus week for your upgradation of knowledge, for your information, by the Professor Rajat Agrawal. And please do remember, please do note that you won't get any e-content for that bonus week. Okay, there will be no PDF files of the content. Intentionally we have done so to avoid the confusion whether it is the part or the any, and there will be no we are going to release the last week and the last assignment on coming Tuesday, which along with all the 15 weeks weekly assignment you must complete before the due date. Then only you will be able to see the record of all the assignment, how much you have scored. You'll be able to see on your portal at the progress dashboard. So if you allow me, I'll be taking you to the dashboard where you'll be able to see how to proceed for the exam registration. And I humbly request again that please mute yourself. किसी participants की background noise आ रहा है, तो I humbly request please mute yourself. Thank you. I can mute you, but I will have to search that fellow. So please cooperate. तो चले चलते हैं, डिस्कस करते हैं एग्जाम रजिस्ट्रेशन कैसे करेंगे। फर्दर स्टेजेस तो आप खुद ही एक्सप्लोर करेंगे। मैं आपको इनिशियल स्टेज बताऊंगा कि इनिशियल स्टेज के बाद आपको रजिस्टर करना पड़ेगा, अपनी डिटेल्स डालनी पड़ेंगी, वो सारी चीजें तक वहां तक मैं आपको बताऊंगा। उसके आगे आपको जो स्टेप्स होंगे वो खुद करने हैं, वो मैं बता भी दूंगा कि किस तरह से आगे होने हैं। लेट मी शेयर माय विंडो टू यू। और मुझे बताइएगा कि whether you are able to see my screen or not। मुकेश, हम देख पा रहे हैं क्या?
हाँ जी सर, क्लियर है।
यस सर।
ठीक है। तो ये आपका कोर्स का डैशबोर्ड है। तो कोर्स के डैशबोर्ड के इस पेज में आना है आपको, जो बेसिक पेज आपका है। तो आपको क्या मिलेगा? कुछ कहीं जाने की जरूरत नहीं है। क्लिक टू रजिस्टर फॉर सर्टिफिकेशन एग्जाम। फॉर सर्टिफिकेशन एग्जाम यू मस्ट क्लिक हियर। यू मस्ट क्लिक हियर। आपने क्लिक करते ही you will be directed to the NTA's website exclusively meant for Swayam. That page will be open and you will scroll down. Then what you'll see, registration for Swayam 16 जनवरी 2026 सेमेस्टर, जो कि जनवरी में स्टार्ट हुआ है। वहां पर आप क्या करेंगे? क्लिक करेंगे। you are going to click that aspect as a candidate activity. Again you are being directed to an external website. I'm just sorry, आपको ये जरूर ध्यान रखिएगा, यू मस्ट ब्लॉक अनब्लॉक योर पॉपअप शेयर। देखिए ऑलवेज यहाँ पर क्या होता है, ये पॉपअप बताता है कि आपको इट इज नॉट अलाउइंग यू टू गो टू द एक्सटर्नल वेबसाइट। तो अगेन डन, पॉपअप को अनब्लॉक कीजिए, देन यू विल बी एबल टू गो टू द डिफरेंट वेबसाइट। ओके, लेट मी टेक यू। यस, अब आप देख पा रहे हैं when you have unblocked the pop-up, आपको दिख रही है मिनिस्टर ऑफ एजुकेशन स्वयं जनवरी 2026 सेमेस्टर। 3 ब्लॉक दिख रहे हैं। स्टेप्स टू अप्लाई ऑनलाइन, रजिस्टर योरसेल्फ एंड ऑलरेडी रजिस्टर्ड कैंडिडेट। मुकेश दिख रहा है? कोई दूसरी स्क्रीन
हाँ
तो
जी
नहीं
सर,
दिख
क्लियर
रही?
है सारा।
ठीक
नहीं
है,
नहीं
क्लियर
सर,
है,
क्लियर है।
थैंक यू। नाउ यू विल स्क्रॉल डाउन and steps to apply online. Apply for online registration, fill online application form, pay examination fee and download the confirmation page. These are the 4 steps which you need to follow. Or before trying for exam registration, just download the information bulletin and go through it to avoid any issues, any problem further. It has also been, the direct link has also been sent to you in the announcement. So before asking rather any query, for going for any query, please go through your announcement. Most of the queries are answered there. You will get the answer in the announcement page. Okay, itself. We try to compile the common queries even in the announcement in the form of email. They are landing. So rather than scanning your email, you can go through the announcement page of the course directly. Now, second aspect is register yourself for the above mentioned exam. Now you must need, so someone was asking that where I'll get the application number and all that. So what you need to do, you need to register yourself first on this portal. So new registration you are going to click. You are able to see new registration here and you will be clicking this new registration. Okay. Now, again, you can go for downloading the information bulletin, and for general categories, the exam fee is 750 rupees. And if you are going to register for more than one exam, then for every additional exam, you need to pay 600 per course. For EWS, OBC, SC, ST, PWD, and candidates, reserve candidates, just 500 rupees. And for every additional course, 400 per course additional, which is to be submitted to the NTA, जो भी आपका पोर्टल में आएगा वो आपको देना है, ठीक है? Please go through all the aspects that regarding your photograph, signature. The guidelines are given here in bilingual form in English as well as Hindi. Your 80% face must be clear in your photograph. Okay, your signature file must be between 10 KB to 50 KB. Please do remember to be ready with the signature file, scanned signature file, which is in between 10 to 50 KB only. उसका वेट कितना होना चाहिए? 10 to 15 KB से ऊपर के बीच में ही होना चाहिए. And if for caste certificate, disability certificate, for disability certificate, those who need the scribe, for scribe certificate or disability certificate, it should be in between 50 to 300 KB. Okay. So those the learners who want to request for scribe must be ready with your disability certificate, and it should be within the range of 50 to 300 KB. Okay. The candidate has to select that particular card and follow the online instruction. And if the transaction is cancelled, to complete the payment of transaction, after successful payment, candidates will be able to print the confirmation page. In confirmation page, if confirm होता क्या कई बार confirmation page जो है generate नहीं होता, and payment of fee, if it is not done, if this payment of fee, then the transaction is cancelled and the candidates have to approach the concerned bank for refund amount. However, the candidate has to make another payment transaction in case the अगर confirmation page generate नहीं हुआ तो आप वापस से fees pay कीजिए. ठीक है? Now, please go through all the important documents, important information, which instructions related to the password, and for resetting your password, you just need to. अब ये जो page आया, you just need to click here, and then only you will be allowed to proceed. Now click here to proceed. Now, when the proceed button is there, you need to carefully enter your name, guardian's name, mother's name, date of birth, gender, confirming the candidate name, father's name, guardian or mother name, date of DOB, gender, your address, complete address, all the details, and electronic communication address like email, confirming the email, your mobile number, confirming the mobile number, alternate number. Now, address, if it is same as present address, you can click it here. So it will be automatically, because I haven't entered, it is not allowing me. You can choose the password here and then like this, and it will be auto, and then you will be getting an email ID. After that, I'm not going ahead because I need to enter all the details. As I'm as a course coordinator, it's my own portal, so that's why I'm not entering the things. So I request some of you to come up with the screen sharing or screen recording of the entire process. After this, what is going to happen? That you will be from logging into that particular page, you will be allowed to I'm just cancelling it and going directly here, so which is the next page. Hold on. You are applying for the online registration, you have registered it. Then you need to fill the online application form. In the online application form, you will be asked about name of the course you want to register. So on priority, give your course academic writing that yes, you want to apply for that. If you are applying for academic writing, you won't be allowed to apply for any course which is on the same date and same slot. You can select only the course which is on a different slot, even on the same date. Okay. Then when you are selected, after that, you will be asked for choice of centers, examination centers. I think 3 to 4 centers are asked. Your choices are given. Choice 1, choice 2, choice 3, choice 4. Carefully enter the choices because you won't be allowed to make any changes after that. Then once this step is done, you will be able to go to the next step, that is pay examination fee. Then either from UPI or the card details entering, you will be able to pay the examination fees. And after that, once the confirmation is received, the confirmation page, once the fees is paid, the confirmation page is generated and you need to download that confirmation page. Okay, that application number, other things will be there. and this completes your registration, exam registration. And 1 week before, the admit card will be released after entering your credentials. So NTA will intimate us, and we will intimate you to download the admit card, your hall ticket for the exam, which will be mentioning your exam city allotted to you. Any issue, if it is coming, you must contact the email ID and phone number which are mentioned in the email announcement. So I'm just stopping the sharing and coming back to the thing. Okay? Yes. So friends, we learned that on the top left portion of the page, there is the exam registration link. You will go there. You will enter. You'll see the information carefully. Click yes. Then you will proceed, and then you will be able to, you'll be able to register. You will be given the link for the registration. You will be entering all your details. Your password will be generated, and then only you will be take your username and password when it is there. Then you will be getting it. You will be setting your password, and then you will be able to go for application page where you will be entering the one paper or more paper which you want to give for the SWAYAM, and then the exam center you will be giving your choices. After that, the fee will be paid, and then confirmation page will be downloaded. Okay, and then you will be keeping it safe to download your admit card later. Admit card will not be generated immediately. Please do note. The admit card will be generated only within 7 days of the exam date. Okay, it may be even 3-4 days earlier. It will be downloaded. Okay, so it will be available for download at least. Not before 7 days, I think it is offered. So this is all about the examination. So I humbly request you to make our course successful again, because we have been in the top performers in the exam registration also. Our learners with full enthusiasm, which we have seen in your responses in the feedback. We are humbly acknowledging your efforts to write the lovely feedback for our course and course team. Thank you. Thanks a lot. So friends, now today's topic and queries. If you have any queries, please do unmute yourself. Ask your query. We are handling it, and we'll be answering your queries. You can also write in the chat box. And if you have any query, yeah. Some of the queries, I think, Mukesh, if some query which needs answering, please do let me know. If there are any limitation in number of trials for practice, no, there is no number of trials के practice के कोई issue नहीं है हमारे पास पैलेट में. तो या खैर ये पुराना क्वेरी है मेरे ख्याल से, राइट. आज की कोई क्वेरी हमारे पास आई हो? मुकेश, अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ. मुकेश, अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ. डॉक्टर मुकेश, अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ.
यस सर. यस सर. यस सर. इज देयर सर एक क्वेरी आई हुई है, नेपाल से कोई कैंडिडेट है, तो वो पूछ रहे थे कि आउटर इंडिया कोई एग्जामिनेशन सिटीज सेंटर्स अवेलेबल हैं?
No, not right now. In India itself, only the exam centers are available. You can give your examination at the nearest point, maybe in the Gorakhpur, Lucknow, and in nearby areas which are in the Nepal border. You can give your examination also. Okay. So registration can be done only for the registered ID. ये हमने पहली बात बताई है. So this has already been cleared that exam centers are only available in India. So this examination, Anjana is saying this exam pattern which we have, आप ढंग से email को एक बार अवश्य पढ़िएगा. Everything is given there. The exam pattern will be completely MCQs. There will be 50 MCQs there for your exam. You will be given sufficient time. I think 3 hours time is available. And on that particular day, I think 21st June, में आपका जो सेंटर अवेलेबल होगा उसमें आपको 3 आवर्स में कंप्यूटर बेस्ड टेस्ट होगा. यू नीड टू पुट योर आंसर्स एट द कंप्यूटर इटसेल्फ. जस्ट क्लिक, आपके सामने स्क्रीन ऑन बिफोर योर स्क्रीन द क्वेश्चन विल pop up. You need to click on the right option and go ahead, and so on. You will be completing all your 50 questions, and then final submit button will be there. Okay, and your score will not be immediately shown there, just like some other exam in the proctored exam. So you will be getting your scores after the NTA will be compiling this score and will be adding it to your internal scores. That internal score, as we have told, that best 8 weekly assignment we are going to take, and its 30% will be taken, and your score from it will be added to your 70% of your proctored exam score. Okay, you will be getting the 70% weightage of your exam score will be added to the 30% of the internal score, and the final mark sheet will be generated by the NTA when the result is declared. And if you score 40% individually, separately, in internal as well as in external or proctored exam, then only you will be able to receive or get the certification of the course. Otherwise, only mark sheet will be generated. However, for credit transfer, if your university have consolidated 40% policy, so then you can put up your mark sheet only. If you fail to score minimum 40% either in internal or in external, then you can request them to award the credits, because as per the university rules you are passed. So you can request to your university for the credit transfer. Okay. Yeah, the no subjective will be there. Yeah, it is duration 3 hours, number question 50, MCQs will be there, and my university's name is not being shown as an option. No issue. If your university's name is not there, you can avoid it. No issue. If it is mandatory, then see what you can do, or you can contact to the NTA. And because you have your own identity here with us, with your enrollment in our course, so we can continue there. It is not mandatory to have the name of the institution in the list. So whatever the information is available, please do enter, and you will be able to register for the exam. That's not a big deal. Okay. So meanwhile, we'll be taking up the queries one by one. So बात करेंगे research grant proposal writing की. Most of the research scholar try for the grant writing. Grant writing for SRF, CSR, SRF, they plan for that. However, there is a limited scope for receiving the grant to the scholars or the students, because generally the grants are provided only to the regular employees, teachers, professors, scientists, NGOs, and institutions. However, in some cases, in the like CSR, direct SRF, the research scholars are allowed to. The scheme is exclusive for scholars who have published their work in SCI Index journal, at least one SCI Index journal. So they can apply for. At time to time, the CSR window, I think in a year, 2 times, the CSR direct SRF window is open and the results are declared. And for the faculty members through ANRF, Anusandhan National Research Foundation, a wide variety of, there is a huge scope of getting the grants. Time to time, the calls are open, the proposals are invited through that portal. CSR has its own portal for giving the grants, for applying the grants. The main aspect of grant writing is to make your own microenvironment. Can you do the research? Can you manage the resources through the funds? The funds which you are requesting for your research from the funding agencies. Plan, first of all, some experiments which you have published, research, and then on the basis of previous background and experience, you should apply for the grants, different grants. So research proposal banana hai. Research proposal is a challenging task. It's not just like a synopsis, PhD synopsis or PG synopsis, because you are asking money. So the reviewer is going to evaluate it very critically, because the most complex task is to take money from someone else. If you're taking money from someone else, you have to be very rational, whether it will be worthy to be funded or not. You need to check it out. You must have a very practical kind of objective, which is need based, for which you have some fundamental knowledge, experience in that particular field, and preferably the publications in the reputed journals. Come with the idea, which is need based, as we have discussed earlier also, the pain, wave, and waste. That yes, what is the problem which you have identified? Research gap you have identified, problem you have defined, the problem which can help the society, the problem which can help the nation, problem which can help the every member stakeholder. Different fields may have different aspect of a particular problem which you need to cater. Wave, where, what is the scope, what is the theme of the grant? Sometimes the theme are very grant area specific, that in that particular area they are requiring the research proposals. Then you have to be very specific on that. What is the trend going on? We need to work on the sustainable energy sources. You need to work on the sustainable development goals, the research which are related to the climate change, research which is related to socio-economic status upgradation of a particular community, research which is associated to rejuvenating the Indian knowledge system and taking the application part of the IKS, connecting it to the modern science and helping out to the society. That is the wave, that what is the trend going on. And the third thing is waste. Yes, can we reduce the waste? Waste means wastage of time, money, man, machine, material, power. The work which is generally scheduled to be or is generally completed in 7 days or 10 days. Can I do the same work? Can I do some science? Can I do some study by which I can reduce that process time from 7 to 10 days to 1 to 2 days? Can I save the power? Can I save the timing? Can I save the efforts? Can I save the cost? In that way, pain, wave, and waste. These are the three major important aspects of identifying a suitable proposal title for requesting the grant. The topic should be rational, supported with the evidences, what research has been done in the national level, at the national or the international level, how you have identified the research gap. Give your best to the methodology section. Here you want be very, you can't show the misery. You can't be a miser that yes, you are trying to skip the methodology part is not tolerated. You have to elaborate your methodology part, that how you are going to study or tackle that particular issue. The methodology should be in elaborated way. What is your plan B if it is failed? That is a suggestion part that yes, we will be seeing, because nothing is fixed or pre-planned. Otherwise, it won't be research. So it is unpredictable. So you must be ready with some alternate plans also. You can't be very specific to a very particular thing. If you are modifying a thing, then what is your rationale of modifying a particular process which has been established one? You will have to give, and that too, depending on the length of the section prescribed by the funding agencies, whether it is objective, whether it is methodology part, introduction part, result and methodology part, after that then outcome, expected outcome. As far as the expected outcome is concerned, publication is obviously one of the expected counter, but expected outcome. But it would be a win-win situation if you are hopeful that you will be able to come with some intellectual property and you will be able to come up with some patent. For sciences, patent is the topmost priority as an expected outcome. After that, publication. For arts, humanities, policies. Can you come up with some policy? Can you come up with the policy guidance? Can you come up with some suggestions for a national program? These are the major contribution on expected outcomes. You must be very critical. Don't be vague when you are putting these things on record, because the things will be asked to you because they have become the benchmark there. So if the project is granted to you, it will be benchmarked from your objectives or expected outcome. Timeline which you are providing must be practical enough. It must not be too optimistic and too pessimistic. 3 years का project है, 3 years में आप क्या achieve कर पाएंगे? You should be able to do that thing. And year 1 outcome, year 2 outcome, year 3 outcome must be crystal clear. Because when the progress report is sent, it is benchmarked with whatever you have submitted. And when the most important part is budget, when you are asked for giving the budget, be very practical. Don't ask for the extreme upper level of that particular granting agency. Generally see that what is the general trend of the grant. If grant is given in the range of 50 lakh, then it is not mandatory to touch that 49.5 lakh. No. Try to be very practical. If you require 40 lakh, ask 40 lakh. If you are asking for any equipment, be very practical that what is the utmost, what is the justification of asking that equipment, justification of asking HR जो ह्यूमन रिसोर्स आप मांग रहे हैं, जे एक के बजाय आप 2 SRF JRF मांग रहे हैं, क्यों मांग रहे हैं? Why you are asking? That justification must be there. If you are not supposed to ask for irrational amount for TA traveling, for other things. There is a budgetary limitation that not more than 20% can be given to the contingency, not more than 10% can be given to the TA. In general, it is the trend. And you can also refer to the ICSR website where it is clearly mentioned. And it is the general trend in almost all the agencies, depending, but it depends on the topic का काम क्या. So prepare a raw proposal first, then discuss with other team members. Check the previously granted projects. If possible, ask the scientists that what is their experience with respect to the funding agency, with respect to the grants, with respect to the trend. If you are asked to cut that budget, नहीं भाई हम इतना नहीं दे सकते, इतना तो नहीं दे पाएंगे, बताओ इसमें से कम करना. So then you should be ready. Said, okay, sir, don't give me the consumables, but please don't cut from equipment. This equipment I need. So you must have rather what is your priority, whether equipment is your priority or the consumables is your priority. If you are asked to, if someone is asking that at the time of defense, if someone is asking that, we can't give this much budget, it means they are agreeing to give you the project, but not the same amount which you have requested. So are you ready to cut the budget? Are you ready that from where you are going to cut the budget? So be prepared. And once the grant is given to you, carefully do your project in the time limit. Follow the general financial rules. आपको GFR जरूर आने चाहिए, how you are utilizing the funds. It is not it is related to, it is guided with some principles and the rules and regulations of general financial rules. So best of luck for your next project. But it happens, even if it is rejected, don't worry about that. The grant proposals, the funds, asking for fund is very competitive task. Whenever a scheme is open for grant proposals are invited. Hundreds and thousands of proposals are received. In general, 5 to 7%, 8% proposals are accepted only. For the reputed agencies like SCRB and other things, it may be max 10%, not more than that. However, the state agencies may give you the acceptance rate of state agencies, state science organization may be higher. Okay. So go for initially low budget project, and then initially when you get the success, when you do some initial project, go for other high value projects. You can go for collaborations, actual collaborations, genuine collaborations with the sciences, with the scientists, with the faculty members from the different universities. But before that, we must be crystal clear in the part of the work or the work division and the fund division in between the two or more institutions. Otherwise, it becomes very problematic to handle with the financial issues in between the two or more institutions when the grant is given to a joint project. So this is all from my side with respect to this grant proposal, and because if you want to run your lab, you need some funds which you might not be getting from your institution, because the institution is giving to the department. Now, what is about your lab, your research work which you want to do? You will have to create your own microenvironment by getting the grants from different sources, from different funding agencies there. And not only these, some grants can also be applied from private NGOs, from private industries. Just explore from where you can get. And it's not just about national, you can also go for the international projects. But for that, you need your CV very strong, your collaborations, your concept clarity, your previous work. You can also get the international projects by the international funding agencies. You can also work on some international projects, and you may also be invited for few weeks to few months to other areas. Recently, the Japan has announced for the or asked for the postdoc research work. Even for the PhD work, JSPS, Japanese Society of Pharmaceutical Sciences, it has been invited. So you can also apply for those opportunities. Various European agencies also invite for various research opportunities. You must dig deep if you want to know about those opportunities, and you should be in touch with the principal collaborator overseas for the intramural projects, if there that some collaborator will be there from their different countries. So you, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता ना that the call is open and then only you are connecting with some people. So you people won't be replying even for your queries. So you should have your own homework for a particular scheme in advance. If you want to apply a particular scheme, prepare for next year's scheme if especially for the overseas, I'm talking about for overseas collaborations or agency or in between two nations, joint collaborative research project, joint collaborative funding opportunities. If you want to explore, you must convince and get in touch with the principal collaborator of that institute, that country. Okay, so this was all from my side, and I hope, although it was a chunk of aspect which we have discussed in the module also, please go through your module. And Sanjay is asking that academic writing where the assignment submission date is already gone, and over there it shows 30th April. No, already. Yeah, it is 30th April, the submission assignment date. My question regarding where the assignment submission date is already gone. Where it is gone? It is 30th April. Only after the 30th April, it is there. Already got no assignment. Every assignment is open, I think. You can apply for, you can attempt any assignment before 30th April at any time. Only the last recorded version will be recorded for your course. So you need not to worry. So friends, exam registration karna hai. Please do the exam registration. And I'm requesting you people to come up with the screen recording when you are entering your details or when you are doing the exam registration. It will be very helpful for other learners. Please screen record the thing, upload it to the YouTube video and share the link to us. Okay, we'll be happy, and we'll be sharing this link also and you can share the link either through the discussion forum or directly mail us. Okay, so this was all about today's session. And if you have any queries, remaining, we can discuss. Yeah, it is 30th April. Then I think please do let us know, Sanjay, that which assignment date is over. I think all assignment dates are still there on 30th April. I don't think so there is an issue. If you have an issue, you can discuss in the discussion forum. Mukesh, me, and my team will be there to help you out. So anything we can help you out, please do let us know. Otherwise, we will be concluding our session. हम conclude करेंगे अपने session को. So thank you all of you for joining us today, and it was a nice talking to you. And please, if you have any query, you can either put up in our discussion forum or you can write to us. We are replying you almost immediately. Any queries, we will be helping you out. And before the last date, yeah, endline date is mentioned there. Please do refer to the assignment. If you are, I will be clearing it. Announcement में जाइएगा. In the course announcement, you will be getting this. Please do let me know. मैं देखता हूँ कि किस तरह से हम इसको.
क्रेडिट ट्रांसफर के लिए भी एक क्वेरी है कि क्रेडिट ट्रांसफर पीजी कोर्सेज के लिए है या यूजी और उसमें भी है.
यूजी पीजी सबके लिए है. It is all for everything. UG, PG, pre-PhD. It is always available. But your institute must accept it for credit transfer in advance. It should be passed in their BOS and AS only. Automatically credit transfer नहीं होता है. It is not an automatic process. Okay, please do remember this thing. And as far as the online application last date is there, it is 11th of May midnight. 15th April से open हुआ है, 11th May तक रहेगा. And last date for successful transfer of examination fee 12th May. And correction of particulars will be opened on 13th to 15th May. You can little bit, if there is some correction there, you will be allowed to do the correction from 13th to 15th May. And all the dates are mentioned in your announcement page. Please go to the course announcement page. Okay. Thank you. So,
सर कुछ क्वेश्चन से डिस्कशन फोरम में.
हाँ बोले.
हाँ सर, एक तो इन्होंने ये पूछा है कि इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर के लिए क्या जर्नल अप्लाई करता है या खुद वो जो एजेंसी है वो स्वयं वो करती है?
जी, गुड क्वेश्चन। इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर के लिए अप्लाई नहीं करना होता है, हमें इंडेक्सिंग के लिए अप्लाई करना होता है, that whether we want to be indexed in SCI or Scopus or Web of Science. So we apply for indexing. Once our journal is indexed in the indexing agency, they automatically calculate or track these citations and publication versus. So you don't need to apply for impact factor. The answer is directly iska answer hai no, but indirectly you must apply for Scopus, SCI and Web of Science indexing. Yes, please do enroll me in your index. Please do index my journal in that way, and after that, once it is accepted, please mute yourself. Once it is accepted for indexing, then the indexing agency automatically calculates it for impact factor. ठीक है?
सर एक क्वेश्चन और है कि सेम उसमें आपका रिव्यू और रिसर्च सेम जर्नल में सेम इशू में आ सकता है?
हाँ, it is, there is no issue. Even you can have your two research or two review in one particular issue, because the scheduling is not in your hand. The scheduling is in the hand of journal editor. So they decide basically. So there is no issue. ठीक है?
सर एक और डिस्कशन पे क्वेश्चन है सर, रिव्यू पेपर, सिस्टमैटिक रिव्यू एंड लिटरेचर रिव्यू आर सिमिलर, सेम और दे आर different? What is the difference?
No, there is a difference. Literature review is just a compilation of it. Is not that much critical. Basically, you are trying to summarize and little bit synthesizing of the topic when you are doing the literature review. When you are going for review paper, you are basically critically analyzing it. Completely theoretical aspect में आप कोई hypothesis लेके चलते हैं and you are trying to address that issue in the bulk of that with the help of all the literature available, and you are critically analyzing it. Okay, while when you are talking about the systematic review, it is entirely different, where you are on the basis of some inclusion and exclusion criteria, you are selecting some of the studies under question and then statistically analyzing the impact of a particular variable in those studies. So basically statistical बेस पे जो हम स्टडी करते हैं सिस्टमैटिक रिव्यू को मेटा एनालिसिस के लेवल पे जाके, दैट इज एंटायरली डिफरेंट. इन सिस्टमैटिक स्टडी, in systematic review is rather more, it requires more efforts as compared to the review. Okay, literature review is easy, review paper is little bit complex, and systematic review is in complexity at the top level. Okay. Yes.
सर एक क्वेश्चन और डिस्कशन फोरम में राइज हुआ है रिगार्डिंग द परसेंटेज ऑफ प्लेजरिज्म.
Yeah, the plagiarism, basically the similarity, there is a percentage of similarity. Percent similarity, if it is up to 10%, then it is not called as plagiarism. Basically, it is level 1 plagiarism, and there is no penalty for that plagiarism if it is less than 10%. If 10 to 40, level 2, 40 to 60, level 3, and up more than 60, level 4, as per the UGC regulation 2018. So for level 2, 3, and 4, they are the punishment for students as well as the teachers as per the regulation 2018. Please do mention, ये ध्यान रखना एग्जाम में, some questions will be some at the common sense level पे भी questions हो सकते हैं. Say for example text citation हमें करना है. If you want to have a text citation of the reference, what is the exact way? But maybe can we write the Pandey, Mukesh, Semalty, Ajay, 2026, etc. at the text citation? No, I will have to write Semalty et al. Or if there are only two authors, Semalty, Pandey, 2026. You don't mention the first name when you are citing the text. So कुछ तो common sense पे भी questions होंगे which may not be directly linked to the course content specifically, but हाँ वो indirectly linked होंगे जिसमें हमने बात की होगी, कहीं ना कहीं हमने बात उसकी करी है, चाहे वो डिस्कशन फोरम में करी है, चाहे हमने जो है whether we have done it in the live sessions. So it is the part of the course. However, you will get the questions from the content only. There may be some analytical type of questions which may be based on the content, not directly that particular question which is in the course content. It may be analytical view. You need to think on the basis of what we have provided to you. Okay. And please do remember some of the recent developments, like the credit transfer was only 20% around in 2021. जो पहले स्वयं की guidelines आई थी, only 20% of credit could be transferred. But now, with the latest guidelines, 40% of the credits can be transferred per semester. So you must know what is the current scenario. So we'll be sticking to the current scenario, and you must be updated with that aspect. Okay. Okay. Any other question if there? Otherwise, so next question we'll be taking, Mukesh, in the discussion forum itself. You please reply
Yes,
there.
sir.
We
Yes,
are
sir.
already over almost हम जो है 1 hour की ओर जा रहे हैं इसमें, and we are going to complete our session. And friends, आपकी कोई भी query है regarding registration, regarding course content, please do contact us at the discussion forum. We are always there to help you out. And again, at the end, I would like to again wish you happy अक्षय तृतीया. अक्षय तृतीया की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं आप सबको. प्रभु आपको सुख, संपन्न और समृद्ध जीवन दे. इसी की मंगल कामना के साथ आप सबका अभिनंदन, स्वागत, और आशा करते हैं कि आप कोर्स में जल्दी रजिस्टर करेंगे और साथी लोगों को भी जो प्रेरित करेंगे कि कोर्स में रजिस्टर करें. प्लीज डू मोटिवेट योर स्टूडेंट, योर स्कॉलर्स, योर कलीग्स who have been enrolled in the course to register for the exam and take the advantage of exam registration. Thank you dear. Thanks a lot, and please do not forget to enter your feedback at the feedback link in the course, as well as the link which has been shared to you in the discussion forum. Thank you friends. Thanks a lot. और एक बात और मत भूलिएगा कि आप में से जो भी contribute कर सकते हैं अपना exam registration करते हुए the exam registration video for tutorial kind of thing, so that we can share with the other learners. The other learners may have they may use it as a tutorial. And selecting academic writing as a course, है ना. अब ऐसा आप कोर्स वीडियो मत भेजिएगा कि भाई कोर्स तो कोई और सेलेक्ट कर रहे हैं और ट्यूटोरियल क्या. एकेडमिक राइटिंग आपको रजिस्टर करते हुए कोर्स को रिकॉर्ड करना है, स्क्रीन रिकॉर्ड करना है, एंड यू नीड टू you are requested to send that thing. It is not mandatory. It is not at all mandatory. If any one of you can help us in that thing, that would be very a great help. So thank you friends. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you Mukesh. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
मैं stop करता हूँ recording, and we'll be meeting again for the next session. So stopping the recording. Thank you.